All right, welcome in, y'all. How's it going out there? Appreciate each and every one of you. We've hit the minute mark, so welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I'm Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you for kicking it with me. You guys kick ass and take names. So I mowed the lawn the other day. My allergies kicked my ass entirely, and I got myself a lovely little sinus infection. So if I do cough, I apologize in advance. I'm just like the last couple of days of this and it's tapering off. So I am going to shake the dice. The basket wants to come out today. I've had to put it in a new container because I destroyed the other big box. But this is the basket we're pulling out of, and I will just randomly pull out of that in a little bit. But headphone morning, we're gonna do the dice. Today is April 10th. April 11th. I don't even remember what day it is anymore. It's 9:54 in the morning. And yeah, headphone morning. Shaking them up. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. Gun is the first word I see. Gun. Gun. Rest. REST. Okay, there is such a thing as a gun rest. Somebody might be sniping somebody. I don't like that. Somebody might have like their be in the crosshairs. All right. Told. TOLD. Somebody told somebody about something. Somebody told somebody about themselves. Somebody told somebody to get some rest. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Let's see who's out here. Let's see. Sylvia, Shri. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys for being in here. All right. All. ALL. It's all about to come together. All of the rest of the information is about to be told. All right. Lure. LURE. Somebody's trying to lure somebody in somewhere. Like entice somebody to go somewhere. They were going to be harmed. I'm going to re-roll the dice. Thread. THRED. Hanging on by the thread, the skin of their teeth. Somebody's hanging on by a thread. They know something about, like, all of the rest is about to be told. Whoever is hanging on by a thread knows something about the plan to lure somebody and something about a gun. Well, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Lend. Lend a hand. Lend some money. LEND. No vowels. Guts. Somebody has guts. I'm hearing chutzpah. Somebody's got brass balls, clanking and dragging, I guess. No words there, no words there. All right, I think I'm gonna call it on the dice, you guys. There's no words coming out of those last four right there. Put them back in the can. And just for to mention something really quickly, segue, you guys, if you do want to book a personal with me, it's a 48-hour notice. You can click the Shopify link in the main page bio. There is through the Bookeasy app, I believe, is how you schedule your time with me. And you'll see all that stuff there. If you are interested, just let you know that's where you can find the booking. Well, I'm not going to be doing that through here anymore. So. All right, that looks like a big group of them, and a rune came out, so let me grab the rune book, and let's get down to it. I can see that rune sticking out, right? Ehwaz, horse. Ehwaz, rune. Let's read that really quickly. It's gonna be about movement. Movement. It's heard move it or lose it. Shit or get off the pot. All right, movement, progress, the horse. Ehwaz is a rune of transit, transition, and movement, of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or to the development of an idea. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw movement, another of the cycle runes. Let it be said this way: as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. This rune's symbol is the horse, and it signifies the bond between horse and rider. Bronze Age artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. Here, Ehwaz is saying you have progressed far enough to feel a measure of safety in your position, and now it is time to turn again and face to the future reassured, prepared to share the good fortune that comes your way. The sharing is significant since it relates to the sun's power to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. It's looking like somebody is going to be able to move forward through a situation, progress through a situation, or have some sort of transition. And literally the next card out says move it or lose it. I didn't see that when I said it. I wasn't even looking at the cards. I was reading the book. That's funny. The dead tremble before the tempest, but the living walk with it. I don't know what that means, but somebody has handwritten documentation and receipts from 10 years ago. Doritos. This one's dated January 9th, 2023. Child molester acting like a model parent. This is not going to be a fun story at all. Creepy doll collection. Okay, somebody has a really creepy doll collection, and it's not really creepy. It just makes people uncomfortable. Somebody is bored. Via. The word via, it could be, that is a magazine, I believe, that Rayleigh's, a grocery store, makes. And then there is another, you do something via another thing. Through, like you sent an email via your work profile or via your public profile. Cochlear implant. Thor. Organ. Only visibly intersectional. Somebody is a performative ally as a mask. Somebody is the newest Karen in their town. Depressed. Our kids are best friends. Why would you hurt them because you hate me? You really do act like a Christian. Wow. Somebody's big mad. Hello? Actions speak louder than words. Witness protection program. Geez, Louise, this is really tying in. We've already got child molester, witness protection program. Why would you hurt me or hurt them because you hate me? We've got a gun. Somebody's about to tell the rest of the story, all of it. The plan to lure somebody somewhere, the message thread. Somebody was going to lend somebody money. Somebody didn't have the guts to go through with it. Something about a gun. The man in the blue Oxford shirt will have an Epstein moment. You've got to be kidding me with the cards that are coming out today. We haven't touched the basket in a few months and it's just itching to shit talk. Shit talk, shit talk, shit talk. Leader, provider, protector, king. The answer is no. The letters A through H. Whale watching. I believe whale watching season is May through October on the west coast of the United States. Hot. Somebody is hot under the collar. Somebody's hot and bothered. Somebody's sexy hot. Something about a prenuptial agreement. I wish you healing. A corrupt lawyer. Plagiarized your entire personality. Something about the hula being done at the Hukilau. Nut. And Shinto. That's a Japanese religion and code of honor of the warrior. All right, so let's see about these. The man in the blue Oxford shirt will have an Epstein moment. Plagiarize your entire personality. Corrupt lawyer. We are going with, we did say move it or lose it. That did come out in the very beginning. Witness protection program. Mad. Only visibly intersectional. Actions speak louder than words. Child molester acting like a model parent. Dead tremble before the tempest. And handwritten documentation and receipts from up to 10 years ago. Let's get into this, y'all. This is going to be interesting, but first coffee. All righty. Let's see about these words. The words that came out of the dice are gun, rest, told all, lure, thread, lend, and guts. Somebody's about to do a tell-all or has told all about a gun. Told the rest of the story. Something about being paid to lure somebody somewhere. There is a conversation thread. Somebody was going to lend somebody money or a weapon. Somebody didn't have the guts to do what they needed to do. There's handwritten documentation and receipts. That could be the conversation thread. The dead tremble before the tempest, but the living walk with it. Somebody is shaking that somebody's still alive. Shaking that somebody is still alive. That's why this person may have an Epstein moment. This man in the Oxford shirt is this person here. This man in the blue Oxford shirt, the reason they're going to have an Epstein moment is because they're a child molester acting like a model parent. Okay. This person is some sort of ally in the public face. That's how they have respect and upstanding. This is how this person it's their mask. It's their cover for how people don't know they're a disgusting piece of shit under their surface. All right? This person here is pretending to be something that they're not. This person has plagiarized another person's personality. AKA, this person has a personality disorder. This person does not have their own internal world here. Damn. This performative ally as a mask. This person has serious, I'm going to say prejudices, discriminatory beliefs, and they go and they act exactly the opposite way. Okay? So if this person is a misogynist, they pretend like they support women's liberation. If this person is racist, they pretend like they support DEI and inclusive measures, okay? This person is, it's like they get into the places that drive them crazy to try and tear them down. This person's got some problems here. We've got Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse, Five of Wands to the King of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, okay. So this harsh truth about this person's predilections, their sexual deviancy here, the harsh truth about their sexual deviancy is coming out. This person is trying to defend themselves and fight it off, but there is an investigator that's found all of the negatives, all of the lies, all of the cover stories here. All of the cover stories. This person's actions speak louder than words. They have a chain of behavior, a pattern of behavior from up to 10 years ago. There's been a long time investigation into this person. This person is taking bits and pieces of the personalities of the people that they are around. Three of Cups in the reverse. This person, they don't like to party, but they go and they go to these parties in order to like establish alibis, friendships, link with people that have children. Yo. Six of Swords in limbo. This person can feel their situation becoming very dicey. They can't leave because it will make them look guilty, but they can't stay because the longer they stay, the more they're revealed. This person's in a very bad situation. They're freaking out. This is why they may have an Epstein moment. This person may end their own situation here. We've got the Knight of Swords. So you've got somebody rushing to judgment, rushing to take action, rushing to hop on a bandwagon. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This person has lost everything or is losing everything. They don't want to lose their family. They don't want this to be the legacy they leave behind. They don't want anybody to know. They want to take this to the grave. They don't want anybody to know. High Priestess in reverse. Of course. I mean, who would want somebody to know that you're a Chester? Like, seriously. Ten of Cups in reverse. The reason this person doesn't think that they're going to get caught is because they never touched anybody in their family. They never touched anybody in their family. Page of Pentacles. There's somebody young with this information. Somebody may have found these handwritten receipts. Somebody's about to get a hold of something, some information, something that this person, it's going to ruin their life. Look, they've been trying real hard to sit on top of this, to stay in control, to stay calm, to stay looking like an upstanding citizen, to stay in a position where they look like the good guy when they're a whole monster under the bed in reality. Tell me about this corrupt lawyer. Tell me about the witness protection program, please. So this person, they act like the people that they're around, okay? They don't have their own persona. Like, It depends on which group of people they're with, whether they're at work, whether they're at the gym, whether they're at the grocery store or the gas station, whether they're at home with their family. They have to pretend to be a different person. This person's wearing masks and all of the masks are falling off. This visible intersectional support. This person is out at like say like the protests this last weekend for hands off. This person will be out there acting like a concerned citizen when in the entire time they're like an Andrew Tate fan. Okay, like this is a disgusting person. This is somebody who wants to lure another person to their death. Somebody's about to tell all. The entire rest of the story. Didn't I just say they wanted somebody gone? They wanted somebody dead. Well, here's the deal. This Epstein moment. It's what's going to happen here. This person does not, they wanted to take this to their grave. Literally, they wanted to keep this under wraps. They never thought they'd be found out because they never touched somebody in their family, but there is somebody with receipts. Somebody young that doesn't care, that can't be bought off, that knows exactly the persona this person is trying to maintain. And they're, I think they're blackmailing this person, and this person's gonna check out. They're gonna check out. And this is somebody that will go so far to keep this under wraps that they will leave a suicide note to the effect of the embarrassment that this is causing me. I can't show my face, blah, 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 like gaslighting till their last breath. This person's going to deny until their last breath. What did I just say? Ace of Swords in the reverse. This person's going to deny that this is what they are until their very last breath. But look, this person doesn't have any partners. They don't have any relationships that have been solidified or long-term here. This person has a string of broken relationships. They may be divorced one or multiple times. This person can't be trusted. This person is off center. Even though they're denying, it's like people are starting to see this string of everybody in their life just kind of backs away and never talks to them again for no reason. And never says why they never talk to this person again. But they figured out what this person is about. Hermit in reverse. Somebody's going to out this person. This Page of Pentacles here with this tidbit of information is going to expose this man in the blue Oxford shirt, this child molester that acts like a model parent. I do not know who this is. This is not a personal situation, and I'm going to clarify that really quickly. This has nothing to do with my life at all. Okay? When it does have to do with my life, I share that readily with you guys. So if anybody is up in arms, if you know me personally, this ain't about you. Okay? And if it is, get the fuck out of my life. It's straight up. Like, we got the Magician here. This is a situation this person manifested for themselves. They wanted power. They wanted domination. They wanted the control over the resources that they, like, these energy off of these youngsters gives them. This is an energetic vampire. And it's like, to use a visual example and a cartoon kind of example, because that's what it's about here. The movie Monsters, Inc. with Sully and Mike Wazowski. Billy Crystal is little green man with one eye. And the big blue alien. Or is it Monsters versus Aliens? I can't remember which it is. I think it's Monsters, Inc. But they're like stealing the fear chemical out of children's screams, right? To power their monster batteries. That's what this person does. They like to instill fear in the small and what they feel is weak and unprotected so they can get power for themselves. This person is about to be heavily exposed. Whoever the young person is with this tidbit of information that's going to expose this person is going to have them heavily under judgment. It's what's going to make them have this Epstein moment. Whether this is arranged to make it look like this person has ended their own life, or whether they actually do end their own life, this person is going to be found at the end of a rope. One way or another, they are at the end of their rope. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Look, this person thought they would never get caught. Remember that, because they never touched anybody in their own family. They thought they could keep it under wraps. Who the fuck is this disgusting piece of shit? We have got the Eight of Wands in limbo. Somebody's trying to slow down the inevitable. Whew. Somebody's trying to slow down the inevitable. Let me get the Masonic Tarot out after that. Tell me about the gun. And tell me about guts. Somebody's going to have this little Page of Pentacles. Whoever this is young. Young. Does not really have a voice right now. But they have something to say. They got some guts and some chutzpah. The Moon in limbo. Like I said, somebody's trying to keep this information under wraps, trying to keep people's eyes blinded. Do you see the blindfold? To the destruction that they caused. To how many lives they've destroyed. And this person's running around acting like a model citizen. Yo. Time's up. Cycle's over. This person is about to be cut off. This person isn't about to be cut off. It's about to be cut off, like Lorena Bobbitt did to her ex-husband. Somebody is going to... Wow. Somebody is going to make this person... they're going to give them a mortal wound. This person may survive this, and that might be why they kill themselves at the end, because they're living without their weapon of choice. Ooh. We got the Page of Pentacles here. Again. I'm telling you right now, this person is done for. Look. See how that cycle's about to be cut off? You see the scissors in her hand? And right after that is this Page of Pentacles, the one with that tidbit of information, the one with the chutzpah, the one with enough nerve and guts to speak up and tell all, the one that's going to fill in the rest of the story about how it was somebody needed to be lured out. There was a plan, a whole message thread to lure somebody out to their death. Four of Swords. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Just the way the cards fly. This person was going to do everything they could to keep their secret under wraps, right down to killing whoever was talking about it. This person might be in the witness protection program now. Lovers in reverse again. If I hear one more person call this being minor attracted, I'm gonna fucking and say, oh shit, your face was magnetic and my fist was fucking steel. I can't even. I have no patience for this specific topic. It resonates a little bit too close to home, but this ain't my story. Ten of Pentacles in reverse again. Second time in the reading. This person has stolen or lost. Okay, they've either taken money from somebody or they've lost all of their money defending themselves here. trying to cover this up. And it's not even in the court of law. This is like bribing people. This is paying people off. This is setting up trust funds for buying the silence of the people that they've hurt. That was the Chariot in the reverse. This person, I just heard, do not go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go directly to fucking hell. What? Five of Cups. Spirit's going to make this person regret every person that they ever harmed. Every single one. He's going to have a flashback. This is a man. I won't call this person a man. This is a person with a penis. That is not even a man. There's no respect to be had for an entity like this. This is a demon in skin. This is somebody who either has been maimed by somebody that they have touched and it got cut off, or they're going to be having something like that happen as part of their penance. It's like this person will be a eunuch for the rest of their life. They'll never be able to use it again. Spirit will make sure of it. So we have got jealousy here. This person here is jealous of the people that they hurt. How come you get to be so happy and free and innocent? Give that to me. I'm gonna ruin you. This person's disgusting. Could be a water sign. Could have to do with the flow of somebody's emotions or life here. Could be an air sign. Could have to do with the way somebody thinks. Their mind and their heart are just not right. Focus in reverse. Oh boy, the last one got away is what I just heard. I don't think this person leaves them, the victims, able to talk. I think this person disposes of his victims, if you understand my meaning. I bet you there's a string of missing persons cases that this person could be tied to. The last one got away. The last one has balls of steel. The last one has chutzpah, and this one's going to tell. Karmic path in reverse. You're never, ever gonna get away with this again. You're never, ever gonna be able to harm another child when this particular one speaks up. This one got away. And it's going to be the end of whoever this molester is. This Uncle Touchy motherfucker. Spiritual cleansing just came out. Somebody may have tried to even go to God to get forgiven for this, to try and, like, I'm hearing some sort of religious, like, reprogramming, like they tried to do with gay and lesbian people, the LGBTQIA, that have absolutely no association with being a child molester. They're completely separate because there is no fucking minor attracted. It's just being an Uncle Touchy pedophile. Let's get it real clear. Minor attracted makes it sound like it's fucking normal, and we're not normalizing adults touching children ever, period, dot. Ever. Somebody's here trying to get baptized and get forgiveness from God and go through some sort of religious reprogramming. Magic is here. Little backstory on this symbol, the pentagram that everybody's so afraid of, that everybody says is so evil. This is literally the seal of Solomon. Every single line is the exact same measurement within the pentagram, and it is encased within a circle, because demons only follow straight lines and they will be forever trapped within its labyrinth. That's supposed to be the story behind the pentagram. Just a little segue. So this demon is caught. Period. This demon is going to be caught. The last one that got away is going to speak up. They're not afraid. They're not afraid. Grounded. This one's actually kind of anchored in, 10 toes down. This one has their sea legs. This one can go with the flow. This one can handle a storm. Somebody's in big time disgusting trouble. I hope this person fries. I hope they pay for what they do. Whoever you are, and I really hope that you're watching. I don't know who this is, this particular energy, but I hate reading it, but it's got to be done, evidently. Whoever this person is that's going to have this Epstein moment, may the full horror of your actions be revealed to you and everyone around you. Period. Somebody has documentation and receipts from up to 10 years ago. Tell me about the corrupt lawyer. This is the person that they were trying to make sure ended you. This is not a physical death. This child molester hires this lawyer, and they're trying to get their lawyer to kill your reputation, kill your business, kill your integrity, kill all of your contacts, kill all of your support, everything. This person wants you buried, literally and metaphorically, but as legally as possible. But they are trying to hide what they are. This is sick. This is some sick shit. There will be no more celebrating for this person. No more good times, no more fun, no more getting away with it because of who you're connected to. That little tidbit of information that Page of Pentacles has is here. It's deliverance. It's a package that's being like addressed by spirit. And the return says karma. It's a bitch, ain't it? Corrupt lawyer. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like I said, they were supposed to end everything about your life, end your finances, end your good luck. This person was supposed to ruin you, and things are turning for them. Things aren't looking so good. That Wheel of Fortune is on top of the karmic path. This person's never going to see the light of day again. If they don't take themselves out, once they get on the inside, they'll end up like Jeffrey Dahmer. No forgiveness to be found. None. That was on top of spiritual cleansing, right on top of, God, please forgive me. No, God will not forgive this. This is an abomination. 10 of Pentacles is here. That's the legacy you're going to leave behind. That's the legacy. The Hierophant in reverse. Turn your back on God and align with the devil doing shit like this. That's the legacy that you're going to leave. Whoever you are, I hope that you get put in Gen Pop. Right along with the corrupt lawyer. Because the lawyer was going to help steal everything from you. They were helping to bury you. Reputation, business, credit, every job you ever had. Whether they couldn't kill you physically, they were going to make you do it yourself. But this person's going to be the one having the Epstein moment. Pay attention. Somebody paid attention to all of the little details. I can, in the reverse, somebody blocking everything that you were trying to start for yourself. This person tried to destroy somebody's life, destroy one of their victims' life. Whoever this victim is, you are so fucking strong. I don't know who you are, but whatever you have to say is going to bury this person. They will never hurt another soul as soon as you speak up. Transcend in reverse. Didn't I just say they'll never hurt another soul? They'll never be able to reincarnate. Their soul will be ended. They will never be able to hurt another person again. What you have to say is important. You're scared. I love you. This person is trying to love bomb their victim. This person is trying to make the victim feel responsible for the suffering of the person who's doing the touching. Classic move. I think there's even letters written from this person, handwritten, that this victim has. From 10 years ago, possibly. When this person was a minor. And they're not a minor anymore. Now they'll be believed. Balance in reverse. On top of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. On top of Karmic Path in reverse. On top of the Lovers in reverse. On top of the Magician. On top of the High Priestess in reverse. The only thing in the upright here is a manipulator that has thrown everything in their life off. This person is never, ever, ever, ever going to repair this karmic debt. It can be 15 millennia of reincarnations and their soul will never come back. They'll be alone forever. I'm hearing purgatory, in the void, in the abyss, trapped in a mirror in the fucking other dimensional plane, like the guys in Superman, the very first one, where they kicked him out of the crystal cave and they put him in the mirror. The three, I don't even remember which one that was, but just seeing somebody just floating through the void, trapped in some sort of dimensional plane here. Clarity is key, right? Literally, clarity. The word clarity. Somebody's finally getting the mess that they dug themselves into. Channel in reverse and sex magic in reverse. No more siphoning the energy from babies because you're a dirty dick motherfucker. No more. I don't know who this is. This is not in my personal life, because if it was, I would be calling the police. Seriously. There is no name or face to this. This is just energy that is coming through, and I'm going to make that very clear. This is nobody in my personal life. I'm not calling out somebody that I know. This energy here is plain as day. You're watching the cards land live. This ain't no pre-recorded bullshit. There ain't no edit on this. Somebody is going to have to be protected. I don't know who this Page of Pentacles is, but this is a young person, or they were young when this happened, and they've got receipts, they've got letters, they've got, I don't know. It could be threats, it could be love bombing, it could be explicit, but there is information that this person has that's going to bury whoever this chomo is. Whoever this is done for. Whoever this is, God is had it. Had it. Had it. There'll be a measure of torture in the karma that comes for this person. If they don't end themselves, like I said, they'll end up like Jeffrey Dahmer in prison with a broomstick shoved through their internal organs. I really hate this energy, y'all. I'm really grossed out by this energy. I'm disgusted and hate to even do a reading on it. Give me some positive advice, please, for the person that is the victim in this case. For all of the victims of this person. Please and thank you. I am so enraged right now on everybody, on whoever this person's hurt, on their behalf. Like, I'm just going to say the only thing that this person can do that would even remotely repair the damage they've done to the people they've hurt is to take themselves out. Tell me advice for the victims, please. Prosperity in reverse. You've lost a lot. Manifestation. Oh, wow. Somebody's lost a lot and they have found a way to tap into their own personal power here. Here's the deal. Everything you've lost is going to be returned to you. Everything that you feel was taken from you energetically, but everything you feel that was taken energetically by this person. All of the energy siphoning, all of the fear, all of the manipulation tactics, all of the love bombing, all of the fear tactics this person uses to get the energy from these victims. You're going to get it back. And it's going to manifest in this person's ending. Okay? And let me tell you, when your molester dies, it's not going to heal anything. It's going to rip open the wound like it's brand new. Take it from personal experience. You're going to find a fuel out of this healing that's going to, it's going to propel you into the directions that you're supposed to be going to help others just like you. It's going to get intense. It's going to be harder at first. When this person has this Epstein moment, it's going to be harder at first because it's going to feel fresh. You didn't even get to make that person pay, right? But they paid. You didn't even get your just due. You didn't get your justice. You didn't get heard. But you will be, because you'll be able to use your story of healing going forward to help others. Nobody protected you when, but you're going to become the protectors for others. Stability, like I said, I'm hearing thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Somebody's going to find faith out of this. The only way they're going to be able to survive some of this is by turning to God. And this is this Page of Pentacles energy. There is one specific person here that is going to lead the charge for the rest of these victims and give them enough strength to stand up and speak. It only takes one person. Staff meeting. That just made me think of Teen Titans. Staff meeting, staff meeting, staff meeting. Getting slammed in the fucking head with a stick. Somebody's like gonna get beat hard. I'm telling you, like Jeffrey Dahmer, everybody that has been victimized by this person will regain their footing and be able to be stronger in the end, and it's going to be intense for a little while. This person's about to go down, have this Epstein moment, be killed one way or the other. This person is going to be leaving this world. Shadow. This person is nothing but demon. Do not feel bad when they go. Rejoice and celebrate instead. I just heard ding dong, the witch is dead. And then this came out. For everybody that backed this person up, for everybody that tried to help them hide, for everybody that believed their cloak of concealment, their mask of normalcy. For everybody that believed this, they now see the shadow that was being concealed. This person is going to be so heavily exposed. The only thing that they can do to survive or save face is literally going to be to take the end into their own hands. This person is too terrified to get beat down and raped the way they beat down and raped people, but they want mercy in the end. I don't think it's going to work that way. Foundation is here and cycles. This has something to do with this person's upbringing and generational cycles of trauma and abuse. This person learned it somewhere, is all I'm going to say. It was either done to them or they were groomed by somebody in their family to be like that, okay? You don't just become a predator one day all of a sudden out of fucking nowhere. This is something that has been boiling, brewing under this person's, under their energetic layer, their cloak of concealment. It's like boiling under the surface is what I was looking for. It's just bubbling up. It's bubbling up. There's something that's going to happen with this Page of Pentacles, and they've got some sort of documentation. They've got some sort of receipts. They've got letters. They've got something, and it's going to make this child molester that's acting like a model parent have some sort of Epstein moment. They'll be wearing a blue Oxford shirt when this happens, or this person regularly wears it enough to be called the man in the blue Oxford shirt. Like it's their signature business suit or something like that. Like they always wear denim and loafers in a blue Oxford shirt or something like that. They might have a persona that's their carefully crafted, what is it? Their upstanding citizen costume. Okay. This person is a full-on danger to society, danger to children. These children may disappear completely. All of this person's victims could be on the missing persons list, okay? Remember, they didn't think they were going to get caught because they never touched anybody in their family. But there is somebody that grew up. There's somebody that got away from this person. There is one person with letters and information and receipts and evidence, and they're about to come clean. This is somebody that's about to gather the nerve to admit to what happened to them. The only reason they haven't spoke up is because they don't want to deal with the trauma of being abused as a child or as a minor. I will say that. This is somebody that was under 18, all right? Whoever this person is that is the predator, I hope it rots and falls off. 55 on the clock when I said that. That'll be a change for you. Whoever the victim is that is going to speak up. You're terrified, but God's got your back and you're protected, okay? Whoever you are, that knows what's going on with this person and that they're really a disgusting scourge on society instead of the upstanding parent that they present themselves to be, you are saving future lives and you're being your own hero where nobody else has stepped up for you. It's a heavy cross to bear, but it's one of the most important things you'll ever do in your life. It's kind of, whoever I'm speaking to, this is a very specific message. There's a handful of people that this could be for, okay? You were chosen to bury this person legally. With evidence, with information, with your story, with the truth. Not with your own physical actions, okay? Do not take vengeance into your own hands. Justice, that's another matter. I'm going to close the reading right there, you guys, and go cleanse myself because I feel sticky and gross after that reading. Remember, you guys, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mm-hmm.